Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to talk about how to befriend your cat and your bearded dragon. Now, as you can see, this is Cinnamon, the cat, and this is Creech, my bearded dragon, and they get along very well, even though Cinnamon is a baby. And I'm going to let Cinnamon go now because he is very active since he is young. But today we're just going to go over some tips to hopefully help you guys let your bearded dragon and cat get along, even though they are natural predators. Hopefully we can settle their differences so they can be friends, and you don't have to worry when you take your bearded dragon out and have to constantly worry about your cat attacking it or trying to eat it. So let's get into it. Okay guys, so the first thing that you're going to want to do when you introduce your bearded dragon to your cat is you want to introduce them slowly. So just let them spend short time periods with one another. You want to make sure that you're always watching them, because with Cinnamon, he sometimes tries to play with Creech a little rough. Not so much now, but before a lot. Like in the very beginning, he would try to bite Creech because he thought he was some sort of food item, which most likely your cats will too. So really, you just want to introduce them slowly to one another. And the second thing is, after you do that, after you get done through that phase one, you want to let them spend a little bit longer of time with each other, so they get to know each other good. You still want to be watching them constantly to make sure that nothing happens. You don't have to be as careful, but we still want to be careful. We can just be a little less careful. And you want to make sure that your cat knows that he's a good boy when he is kind and doesn't do anything to your bearded dragon or whatever other animal you may have. Okay guys, I'm sorry about that. Cinnamon just ran away. Like I said before, I have to let him go every once in a while because he is a baby, so he's naturally curious. And that's another thing. Your cats are most likely going to be naturally curious because, they've probably never seen a lizard before in their life. So naturally they're going to try to play with it. But like I was saying, with phase two, you can be a little less careful. We still always want to be careful, but you can loosen up a bit because at this point your cat's started to get used to your bearded dragon. And do make sure that you say, like, when your cat is being good to your bearded dragon, not doing anything, you make sure you let him know that he's a good boy. Maybe give him a treat or something. And we're going to mostly talk about what you can do so that your cat won't attack your bearded dragon, because I'm almost 100% sure that your bearded dragon is not going to attack your cat. So this is more focused on the cat now, and to make sure that he doesn't harm, or he or she doesn't harm your bearded dragon. So the third thing, after phase two is complete, the third phase is now you're more comfortable. Your cat knows not to harm your bearded dragon, because like we said, when he leaves him alone, you make sure that your cat knows that he or she is good, and maybe give them a treat. And when they bite, maybe just say bad, or just don't give them a treat. And when they do try to bite or play with your bearded dragon, just give them a little push back to let them know that that is not good. You don't want to stop letting them interact at that point, and just after that happens, take them away and separate them, because that is naturally going to happen. So if you do that, most likely you're not going to go anywhere, and you're not going to have much progress. So yeah, the third thing, you can be a little more loose with them. Maybe you don't have to spend time with them constantly. So we're still careful. We let them be with each other in a room and come check on them every minute or every 5 minutes. You can start out at first every minute, and then as time goes by, go to 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, maybe eventually an hour. So, like with Creech and Cinnamon now, or the other cat that we have, he's a little older, Genki, we can let them be with each other for hours, and they will be completely fine. Now, with younger cats like Cinnamon, who are babies or just young, you do want to be a little bit more careful, because they are going to be naturally more curious. All cats are going to be curious, but babies are just going to be more curious than usual. And so it's gotten to a point now where both cats will just see Creech wandering around, look at him, and just walk the other way, or just sniff him and go by. They don't try to hurt him, they don't try to do anything. It's just small interaction, and that's fine. And sometimes even Cinnamon and Creech play with each other. Cinnamon lets Creech crawl on him. And so yeah, the goal of this video is just to let you guys know a few tips and tricks so that your bearded dragon can safely go and wander free, because it is essential for them to get some exercise so that they can burn off some calories, and it's good for them. Once you let them do that, they're going to have more energy, and they'll be much happier. So that is it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit that subscribe button, the like button, and the notification bell down below, and we'll see you next time.